So we are currently embroiled in a battle against the Atoll Federation. Now you may be wondering what's going on with the Atoll Federation. Why are they in battle with us? Well, they kind of attacked our allies, and I took a bit of an offense to that. I'm not sure if I should have. That's a little bit of a maybe a little bit of a problem here, because now we may very well suffer some relation problems. But all of my parties are ready for battle. I still have the L85, or whatever it's called. I keep, for some reason, forgetting the name of it. I don't know why. But otherwise, I have outfitted my units in some very, very good gear. Most people have military uniforms of some kind, so they are no longer wearing just jeans or whatever, you know. So they're actually wearing some proper stuff now. Otherwise, we do have our Snow Fox snipers. They are not currently wearing helmets because I couldn't find any lower tier helmets for the moment, so maybe we'll find some from battle or something like that. And otherwise, I have outfitted my who are those guys again? The Desert Assault guys? The I can't remember the name of them. Are they desert? No, they're not desert foxes. No, those are the snow foxes, of course. So yeah, it's definitely not those guys, but the desert guys. You know, the desert assault guys. Oh, now I can't remember. I really can't remember what their name is, which is just an absolute travesty. But the point is that it's the same group that has Harken in their squad. It's the Chutney squad, who still does not have an icon for some reason. Not entirely sure what's going on with that. I'm definitely going to need to give them an icon after this battle, even though I don't know whether it really makes too much difference. But what I am going to do is, going forward, I think I'm probably going to keep Harken the way he is. We're probably going to keep him with us because he's just such a beast. He's got such good launcher abilities that I'd love to have him be like a leader for huge amounts of grenade launching, grenade throwing units. And maybe that's going to be a pretty fun idea, you know? Maybe having a whole squad that is capable of using grenade launchers and grenades in general in a proficient manner is going to be pretty fun. So we'll see if we can maybe make that work. I have been looking around, by the way, as well, for a... Ooh, these are Federal Infantry. Oh yes, I remember, because we're fighting an Atoll Federation guy. But yeah, anyway, this is... I have been looking around for the black market. That is a big deal to me at the moment, because I really want some tools. Some tools would be fantastic. Oh my, I basically just died. Okay, I could die here. Let me heal. Ah! Okay, well, that's fine. I don't really mind. At least we have now kind of gotten an introduction into the Atoll Federation, because we know how effective they can be, and I definitely need to be a little bit more cautious as we go forward. But you know me, sometimes what I like to do is I like to get close. Well, it wasn't even that close, to be honest. I'm kind of surprised that the Federal Infantry were able to do so much damage to me in such a short span of time. But you can see here the wonders of Freeman. Now, of course, if you do get eliminated twice in a row in a battle, then it's probably not a good idea to go in again. But what's cool about Freeman is that you have medkits, and if you do die, like I just did, you can go straight back in, and then you can heal yourself, and you're back up to full HP, and you really don't have to worry or wait any amount of time, which is really, really cool in my opinion. So it is punishing in the way that the enemy is really, really powerful at times, but it's also quite forgiving. I feel like that's a really nice balance, because you can then just go into the fight again, so that you know you don't get taken prisoner immediately or anything like that. So you can heal, and you can try again, which I think is really cool, because then you can take a more cautious approach, which is probably what I'm going to do. But as I was saying beforehand, I'm trying to find a black market so that I can buy some tools. And I have the wood, by the way. I have the wood now available. Oh, hello. Yeah, this is me again being an absolute fool. Again. Yeah, that happens. That happens to me more than I would like to say. So let's not say any more than that. Okay, so we have some people very close by to us right here. I'm probably gonna have to get back behind this tree, and then maybe we can. Well, I'm gonna say snipe, but maybe we can do some damage to some if we can see them before they see us. That is, because you know how. Oh yeah, federal machine gunners. Oh, those guys are absolutely murdering us by the looks of things. That is not very nice of them. That is not very nice of them. Wow. We actually lost 2 armed bodyguards to death, which is kind of crazy, because we do have a pretty decent first aid skill. Owl special sniper? Are you serious right now? Hollandaise, what are you doing? Okay, you know what I'm going to have to do? Gonna have to clear all the waypoints, gonna have to leave them where they are, and then just hope... Ah, there we go. Scorpion Assault. Those guys. Yeah, I've given those guys some extremely good gear, so I'm hopeful that they will be relatively good. Is that a guy? No, that's a guy. There we go. Federal infantry are not even that good, and they're doing so much damage to us right now. It's kind of pathetic that we're having so many difficulties with these guys. Can you imagine if we were fighting them on an even battlefield? So literally fighting with, I don't know, 40 units or something like that? We would be in an absolutely dreadful state. So that's kind of given me a bit of a wake-up call there, which means that we definitely are not ready for the Atoll Federation yet. But, of course, I was not expecting to take any of their towns just yet. Anyway, there you go. 12,000 and 33,000 credits. That is wonderful. And we have a machine gun right here, which is really nice. We're going to take some iron as well. I'm wondering whether they have any tools. I don't think they will. Yeah, doesn't look like they have any tools. So that is unfortunate. And this is what is also very fortunate. We are able to take Dimitro, which is really, really nice. Okay, so now here's the thing. I am going to be releasing the CFR guys because that gives me relation with the Chinivkan front, which personally I don't think is that useful. But I think it's decent enough. And what I should have done was taken these federal machine gunners before the other units, because then I would have had, you know, not a full party, and it would have made much more sense. But it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, because personally I would much rather use these looters to execute, because you can see here that the relation with the bandits goes down, but I don't really care about the bandits' relation going down. That's the reason why I'm being careful about executing other people, because they are going to have some difficulties with that. They're going to be really annoyed at me. Like, for example, the VFA fighters. I could technically get these and have them join us, and they're really good. Aren't they really good? As far as I remember, the VFA fighters are really good. Federal sharpshooters are absolutely fantastic. So we're probably going to get these guys to join us. And look at this. Dimitro already has 100 compliance with us. So we're just going to say, yes, please join us. Yes, please join us, and so on and so forth. And all of these people are going to be joining us, and they are going to be insanely good. Or at least they should be insanely good. So let's take a look at them, shall we? Because I've had quite a few in the party here, and Hollandaise is going to be getting another person because one of the owl snipers died, and there's another federal sharpshooter for them, so that's pretty nice. And yeah, the jam squad did lose another armed bodyguard, which is not particularly good. So let's see, let's give VFA fighter, both VFA fighters right there, and they come with some really good gear already. Look at that. Camo Kevlar, police camo, camo pants, camo shirt, and an M4, and we just need to give them a med kit each. And yeah, I do know, by the way, that if you do go to use, you can use a med kit on them. Personally, I don't want to do that at the moment because I have a feeling that, well, it's kind of obvious that we are going to need to give some other units med kits as well. So yeah, that's definitely something to take into account. I'm going to swap out the smoke grenade because I personally feel like the smoke grenade is not really going to be that useful. And otherwise, let's give some VFA fighters to the chutney squad. There we go. Look at this. So now we have these guys who I equipped with tactical Kevlar helmets, by the way. So they are amazing. They're really good. They should not die, and they should have a very, very good time of things. They do not have very good masks or chest shirt armor thing. They don't really have very good of that, but otherwise they're doing pretty nicely. So let's give these some medkits, and I think we're probably going to be giving them launchers as well instead of grenades. So let's do that. There we go, because what I did was I basically swapped out a whole bunch of armor vests at the Smolyanka marketplace for grenade launchers. So I basically had like 7 grenade launchers or something like that, and I just gave them to the Scorpion Assault guys because they have, what, 83 in launchers. And even if that applies to rocket launchers only, I don't think it really matters because, you know, everyone can use grenade launchers. And this guy, Harkin, he's really good with launchers as well. So even if it does, again, apply to rocket launchers only, he's still going to do a pretty fantastic job with what he's doing there. And now the VFA fighters, they don't have very good launchers or anything like that, but they're only level 1. They're still only level 1, so they're going to be really, really fun to see. That squad is going to be really fun to watch when they are a little bit higher level. So otherwise, what do we have here? Well, look in my inventory. I've got a whole bunch of iron because, as I said in a previous episode, this is the iron that I have been saving for the inevitable, you know, construction of our buildings. And finally, I do have a pretty decent amount, but unfortunately I don't have any tools to make good use of it. And the wood, well, I went to a nearby lumber mill. I searched around there, got some pieces. I think I got 6 wood pieces from that. And then I also found a town that had wood on a discount. And I think the town was... I think it's Plizkiv. I think Plizkiv has the wood. So maybe it's random. I'm not entirely sure if it's random every time you play the game. But if it isn't, then Plizkiv is the town that I think I went to. So there are a whole bunch more grenade launchers here. I definitely want some medkits though, so I'm going to be getting some more of these. Whole bunch. I have 48,000 in cash at the moment, and I don't think I'm going to be buying anything else at the moment because I really just want to get everyone kitted out with medkits. They are so important. And let's see, Marmite Squad, they also lost someone, so let's put a VFA fighter there. First aid kit. And Dimitro needs to be leading something, doesn't he? He's level 1. So, oh yeah, and he could also use a jacket, couldn't he? He could definitely use a jacket. So let's have him leading the ketchup squad. Wow, he's got nothing? Why does he have nothing? I have no idea, but I guess I could give him a machine gun. So let's just give him a machine gun. Why not? He's going to be an absolute beast. And let's give him a med... It's not really going to... Well, I guess it's going to kind of help him, I suppose. And I don't have any pants for him, so he's going to be pantsless for the moment. We're also going to take away his shirt. I'm so sorry, Dimitro. You're being humiliated before all of us here. And I'm going to be very quickly just giving him something. So he can wear this khaki armor. It's 13,000. Do I really want to give him something that's 13,000? I think I'll just give him police camo instead. It's just as good, in my opinion. It's perfectly fine. The helmets here are not exactly great, so I'm probably not going to be doing anything with those. I'm going to give him Marine, and are there any other things? Nothing much. So I'm going to need to get him a helmet. Yeah, what I should also do is go to the bar. No one here. Okay, so yeah, I've also been attempting to find some quests. Now, I did find this quest, which is from Maria in Mern, which is over there. And Mern is well, she's the companion in Mern, and basically, I would like to be able to recruit her, but I need to complete that quest first. And that quest, I don't know whether you saw it before I clicked it off, but basically you have to acquire 30 first aid kits and then bring them to her. Yeah, it's a pretty harsh quest, but it's doable. It's easily doable. It's just the fact that I don't have enough inventory space at the moment, and that's the reason why I'm very, very desperately looking for a black market, because that is just going to be the only way that I will be able to do anything with it. So yeah, anyway, Marauder helmet I suppose will be good for him, and then we will kit him out. Okay, so let's give him this and that and this, and he's not going to be using any goggles because the Marauder helmet already has something on the face. And there you go. So now he is perfectly equipped, which is quite nice. I'm going to have him use a first aid kit. Oh wow, that really doesn't do anything for him. He has so much HP. He's got 903 HP. What a crazy guy. That is an absolutely crazy guy. Okay, well, I'm going to... Oh, there we go. Apparently accept a ransom for 15,000. That is such insane money right there. And, yeah, we have a bit of a problem here. Yeah, okay, so we're having riots because people are unhappy, which is actually kind of strange because I would have expected them to not be that unhappy considering Anastasia is the mayor, and she's I would expect her to be pretty good, you know, but apparently not. So what we're going to do is we are going to resign as mayor, and then she is going to assist Igor because she does not have the best fighting capability, so we are just going to let her kind of assist Igor because he has a pretty decent party size right now. He's got 55 out of 96. That's pretty okay. And now our finances, whoa, look at that. We've got faction finances of 77. They're going to run around together and fight together, which I think is really cool. That is such a really, really cool feature in my opinion. And Smolyanka is now perfectly fine. So we can now encourage business, and that is hopefully going to help people's happiness levels. They are already having a tax rate of extremely low. You can see what happens when I raise it up, so you definitely want to keep it on extremely low, at least at the moment. And if we go to the buildings here, I need tools. I really, really badly need tools because I would love to build a large warehouse. I'd like to build, well, everything really. Well, what do you actually get for this? Steel helmets. You can get Spetsnaz squads. It might be pretty cool to do that. Oh, look at this. You can even build a factory that produces AKM-74s. So if you have a wide variety of units that are really good with rifles, then you're going to have a fantastic time kitting them out extremely quickly. So that's going to be kind of fun. Anyway, Finn needs to level up. I don't have enough money anymore, so it seems like I will need to go off and do some quests. So let's have a look in Smolyanka's bar here, see if there's anything good. Elite snipers, you're going to give me 15,000 and also a VFA fighter for this. Are you serious? Wow, that's pretty good. Gather three level 7 female fighters. Okay, well that's actually not even that difficult, but finding the female fighters is kind of harsh, I think. So we might have some difficulties with that. Well, whatever the case, I think it might be an idea for us to potentially... Do you think we can attack something right now? I don't think so. Not right now. Not while our guys are still having a little bit of a difficulty here. So let's just see what happens by... Ooh, what's this? No, nothing. Nothing particularly fantastic. What we could do is we could go and fight the... You know what? We could fight a whole bunch of Uman terrorists. I think that would be pretty fun, and that would get us a lot of money and potential prisoners as well. You can see here that we've only got one looter in our prisoner's hold, and we definitely want to get some more ransoms. So let's see if we can do that, because, well, suffice it to say, all the federal sharpshooters that I had, I let go because of their ransoms. I know that they're very powerful, and I know that a lot of people were quite excited about us having those, but the main thing is that I couldn't really give up the 26,000 cash that they were able to give me as a result of that. So, yeah, it was a bit of a do or die kind of thing because I kind of wanted to have that cash. And... well, even though they're pretty good, I didn't really want to give up on it because it's just so much money. It's just so much money. All right, so let's do this. These are very easy bandits, so we're just going to let our forces charge against them. Well, not charge, but, you know, go straight. All right, so we have a pretty harsh battle on our hands going forward here, and you can see exactly what I mean by that by looking in the top right of the screen. Yes, there are 100 plus enemies that we are going to be fighting here, and I have no idea whether we're going to be able to do this. This is definitely going to be something that I am just testing out, just to see whether we have the ability, even the opportunity, to be able to even pull this off, because it is highly unlikely that we will be able to, literally just because we have, well, what, 33 people. We have 33 people up against 100. And bear in mind that we are doing this at night, so that's really cool. That's really, really cool. And also, I have this. Oh yes, I found an SSG 0 something. I can't remember the name of it. But basically, this was not in the black market, amazingly enough. It was in the marketplace at Smolyanka, if you can believe that. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, yeah. So, yeah, this thing has, I believe, I think this is a time, is that a ×8 zoom? Let's have a look. Yeah, maybe a ×6. No, I think it goes up to ×6, doesn't it? It doesn't go to ×8. So yeah, I think this does have a 6x zoom, which is really, really nice. And hopefully it is going to help us out. It does not do that much damage, which is a bit of a shame. It doesn't do as much damage as I would have expected, because my assault rifle does 150 damage, and this does 187. So it does do more. Don't get me wrong, it does do more, but personally, I feel like the assault rifle might be slightly better. And I was unfortunately not able to find a silencer before heading in here. So that is, of course, another slight issue, because I would have loved to have had a silencer with my sniper rifle here, because that would have made all the difference in how effective we could be with the sneakiness. It's highly unlikely I'll be able to... I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. It's just one of those times when you kind of think to yourself, should I have even done this? You know? So, who knows? Maybe we'll be victorious, maybe we will not. But I'm gonna say that it's highly unlikely that we will. Oh, I'm already being shot? Are you serious? Yeah, I'm already being shot. Okay, so I should probably get back. Let's face it, don't have that much HP. Oh, wow, okay, so it zooms out every time. Oh, wow, I am awful with this. Can you see that? Oh, okay, so we did some damage. Wow, it's not killing things in one hit. I'm not a big fan of this, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I'm hitting, you see? You can see that on the right side. I'm actually hitting, but these are just terrorists. Huh. Okay, I think I'm going to switch back to my assault rifle for the moment. Should definitely try and get a better rifle, I think. Definitely a better sniper rifle. I spent 41,000 on this thing, so it's not that expensive, but it's definitely something to take into account. Because you can see here, I'm killing these terrorists in 2 hits. And it doesn't matter whether I'm hitting them with the sniper rifle or with the assault rifle, because they both do basically the amount that you need them to do in 2 hits. So, you know, because if these terrorists have 300 HP or somewhere around those lines, then I'm going to be able to do that with 2 hits from the assault rifle anyway, and that's basically all I need, you know. So if you understand that, then hopefully that makes sense. Anyway, let's move our forces in from the side here. I'm doing some sneaky stuff. I'm trying to do some sneaky stuff. I don't know whether this is really going to pay off, but basically just having a war of attrition style is going to be my tactic. I'm gonna try to do that as best as I can, which means, of course, being very sneaky, which means being very careful, and which means being accurate, being as accurate as I possibly can be. And I don't know how my other units are doing right now, so we're gonna have a look-see around here. Because bear in mind, there are still 84, well, technically there are 87 enemies. But you can see that I'm still, look at this, I am literally able to kill things so much easier with the assault rifle than I am with the sniper rifle, which I don't think it is how it should be. I think the SSG just does not have enough damage, which is the main problem. Because if it had more damage, if it had, I don't know, it needs much more to be viable against the assault rifle, because the assault rifle is quick firing. I can shoot extremely fast with it and kill people in basically under a second, whereas with this, it is, well, with the sniper rifle, it is kind of difficult, because it auto zooms out every single time you take a shot, because it is a bolt action or something along those lines, and it is obviously going to make, well, it's going to make it kind of difficult. So I'm going to just heal myself real quick. My body armor took a lot of damage right there. And my forces are doing really well, which is not surprising because they are very good. But yeah, it kind of shook me a little bit, you know? Kind of shook me a little bit when we were doing battle with the Atoll Federation because I think my guys are really good. And maybe it's just because I'm proud of them, of, you know, having survived this long. But yeah, you know, it's just kind of sad when they get killed so easily against such an enemy. Oh, hello, I'm dead. Yeah, they swarmed me. Did you see that? They swarmed me like no one's business. But it's okay, because I think we probably have a pretty decent shot at victory here. I'm not going to spawn in Marmite this time. We're going to spawn in Chutney instead, because they have the grenade launchers. And let's see what I can do here. So we're gonna do something like this. I don't know how that's gonna work, but we'll try it. I'm gonna go here with these guys, and there we go. Okay, so I still have medkits, of course, and whoa, it's only 48 enemies. I did not anticipate that. I thought that there were gonna be many, many more. And let's get some more medkits there. There we go. And there we are. All right. So we're pretty good. So yeah, this is the SSG. Yeah, it's an SSG-08. It does 88 damage. It has a muzzle velocity of 690, which is perfectly fine in my opinion. But 88 damage versus 75, it's only 13 difference. And they both have 100 in proficiency. So the damage shouldn't be that much different. Anyway, I'm going to increase my leadership and my command and prisoner management skill right here, because I definitely want to be able to spawn more units in. And speaking of that, I can do that now. So that's really cool. There we go. Let's get Marmite in the battle. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I'm actually kind of happy about this, to be honest. I think that we've been doing a pretty good job so far. And I don't think we will have too many difficulties cleaning up the rest of the enemies. And that's pretty fantastic. We're not at war with anyone, really. The only people that we have had problems with have been the the Atoll Federation. But they have, well, they were the defenders in our attack against them. And they were not the aggressors. So technically, we're not going to suffer too much at the moment. And look at that. The first kill is by, well, the first 2 kills are by a Scorpion Assault guy. I personally feel like Chutney is really, really amazing. Is that just me? Yeah, now that I say that, it's like, oh yeah, Chutney, yeah, it's pretty tasty, you know. Yeah, it's those names. You've got to have some amusing names, in my opinion, you know, because then you have funny sentences like that, you know. It's just kind of fitting. All right, so let's do some damage. And even if I don't kill people, it doesn't even really matter, because I've weakened them up so much that our forces can just pick them off and finish them at a much easier rate. So let me see if I can. Hello. Okay. Oh, this is pretty cool. I'm next to a building. I like this. Let's tell our forces to like move up a little bit here, because our guys on the right side are not in battle at all, and my other guys have completely cleared out the entirety of the enemy from their side. That is kind of insane. I need to get more of those Scorpion Assault guys, in my opinion. I think they're really good. I don't know whether that's just the grenade launchers talking or what it is, but they seem pretty powerful, and I like that. So maybe we'll try and get a couple more of those. I'm gonna have to get down here because, oh, hello, I'm being shot at from multiple directions. Oh, we've taken the first flag over there. That's nice. Oh, is that me? Oh no, I took that. I took that flag because I'm standing here. Oh, that's cool. Okay, well, doing things by mistake, isn't that wonderful? Yes. Very good. Very good, me. Okay, so let's see if who's actually shooting me. Oh, that guy. He's dead now. Anyone else? Anyone else want a piece of my wonderful, wonderful weapon that is very bad in real life, apparently, but actually decent in this game? Okay, well, let's head on over to the last flag, even though the flags are not really going to be the reason why we will achieve victory here. It's primarily going to be one of those things where we have to eliminate all the enemies. I just feel like that is just much easier. And you wouldn't think so, you know. You wouldn't think that it's easier to eliminate the enemy in this case, but it is, because they're just... Oh dear. This is not where I want to be at the moment, thank you. But I do want to go behind this rock. Isn't there... Ah, there was a person behind there. I'm a bit worried because they're AI, they'll be able to see through the bushes or something, and then they'll just shoot me in the face without me realizing it. I'm sure I saw someone over here, but maybe he's dead already? I don't exactly know. Okay, well, whatever the case, let's get our people up here. Let's move around the side with our other forces as well. We're actually getting some tactics going on here, which is kind of amazing. That's usually not something that I tend to do. I usually keep my forces together because they are, in my opinion, better together. Whoa. Okay. I got absolutely murdered. I got absolutely murdered. And there are only 13 left. There are only 13 left. That is sad. That is actually very, very sad indeed. But you know what? We're going to go in the next episode and we will finish this siege up. And then we will have a second town under our banner. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.